Hi, this is Stacey. It's Friday night, March 6th. Yes, I'm home alone doing tarot cards again. I need to go over again Baby Evelynn, what's going on, and who and what and who's involved. So I got a better, clear reading of the situation that I did earlier. And I'm going to point this down for the cards. Toe cramp. Sassy's here. She's not humping her pillow tonight. Wait, Sassy, you need to wake up. Here, you want your pillow? Here's your pillow. No humping it. Okay, lay down. So far from what I figured out is that this is my belief, and please don't sue me because I have nothing to be sued. You won't get nothing. That the grandmother is the one that actually whatever occurred, and we're going to get into what occurred, was the one that really is responsible. However, Maggie is responsible too. The boyfriends, yes, some of them are quite, should we say, malice and vicious and attack and beat. Definitely somebody you don't want around your children, ever. Neither one of them. And sure, the one boyfriend is going to have a family that takes care of him better financially with the lawyer situation that's coming. And the other one, he's just going along because that's what he does. He has nothing else to do. And pretty much, how should I say it without being named? The one that likes the older one. However, I do have a belief that it's a possibility that one of them wasn't actually in the trailer when it occurred, and this is when Maggie and Angela were actually living together when they had first or second trailer. I don't really know which one that they're digging and removed from. I think it was the second trailer. I don't think the one boyfriend was actually in the trailer when it occurred, but knows that it happened. I think one of the reasons might be why the fight broke out was somebody got caught, I don't know, having sexual relations with the other one. And, that would cause quite a lot of fighting and jealousy and rage between mother and daughter. And also the reason why she's not allowed to stay at the grandparents' house or whatever. But I think I'm talking about Maggie. So in other words, I think something occurred that caused the vicious attack that night, besides drugs and alcohol, because that's on a daily basis. But that somebody got into a vicious fight with the other one because she got caught, and that's why they separated and moved away from each other. In case, the news is not going to tell us this, because let's face it, they're moving around. The cops had to put two and two together, and they're not gypsies, as in like me. I'm a Bohemian gypsy, but it doesn't mean we move around. So what I'm trying to say is that a vicious fight broke out in the house. Whatever else was going on in the house, no, the baby was not sexually violated that I know of. That would have occurred maybe, but the death, or didn't see any rape or sexual violation of the baby. However, Maggie is a different story. The second thing I wanted to say was maybe the fight broke out and one of them was there, which one I'm referring to, and that might be why it's coming up with all this stuff, legal problems and everything else too. And the other one knows about it because the close knit of it, or might have been standing outside. You know what I mean? I hope so. So anyway, let's figure out. The question was Hunter involved of hurting baby Evelynn? And what I figured out was no. But he is involved. And the law is making a decision right now to try to go forward with this situation. And they don't have the revenues to drain that whole pond. But they, even the, the witnesses and who's telling and tipping off that the one William was seen with wet clothing and so forth. So first we have the decision and timing revealed of the government, police enforcement, FBI, local police, cops. And then we have over here, one's getting bailed out, one's going in. And learning is differing from oppression being held. So the releasing of one for the other one, And then power held still and objects communicated. So one of the objects is Evelyn herself, but it's still, they're not telling us what they removed. Emotions are going this way and that way, definitely, and there's strength in it. I mean, there's definitely a battle. And the boyfriend, Hunter, movement and relationship, yeah, he's already got a lawyer. His mommy made sure of it. And, the charges of the car crap. Now, let's talk about the car crap. Because remember, a mobile home is also considered a vehicle. With why did they give them the car and then turn around and stop? So Maggie's trying to, in the last video, trying to stop and prolong her timing of this. And then the lies and the continuous lies. And it's really sad that an individual is living this way, because that's what they turn out to be. 10 times worse than their mother, Angela. And I'm sure Angela is well known through the town of other dirty deeds. So, who was the one that hurt baby Evelyn? It sits with Maggie watching and Angela, the one that actually caused it. Now, I still think maybe she got a hold of some drugs, but I think it definitely was a head injury. Why didn't they call the police? Because one reason why you never want the police at your house is when there's drugs, alcohols, or something illegal going on. Right? We're not stupid. The American public's not stupid. ABC, CBS. But so here we have Maggie represents. Maggie represents the blondish hair one. I don't know why, but she does. And then Angela is representing the darker haired woman, the Queen of Disc. And then right here, we have the Fiery Queen, which represents the lawyers and the court cases. And then realizing the growth of this is finally coming to the end. Hallelujah. They're going to find the baby. Unfortunately, it's not going to be good. The American public's going to have their hearts, be strong, America, be strong. We have to deal with what is really been seen. And remember that the law enforcement sometimes do have to see this, and they have to, unfortunately, realize what the hell they're seeing and, live with it on a daily basis. But I don't know how these people were living with it after what they did to their own baby and grandchildren. And I'm sure the natural I'm sorry, not natural, the paternal grandfather that reported the incident, that they have to realize it, and the grandparents, great grandparents have to realize. And I'm sure there's going to be a major court trial on CBS and all them that will bring it out, and it's going to be terrible. But where's the body? All right, let's get back to what my thoughts are going again, because of the thoughts that are coming into my head about the baby. what was the question? Right? I forgot about the question. Um, who was responsible? Apparently, there was definitely a fight going on. And it's just, not going to just end peacefully between the mother and daughter. Oh, that's terrible. And then Taurus the Builder. Now, if I remember correctly, Hunter's the one that represents Taurus the Builder, and the sexual and physical, and unprofitable, and speculations and lies. Oh, is you the daddy? I'm not talking about Evelyn. I'm talking about the new one. Every time I look at her, I just want to slap her. I'm so sorry. So anyway, when are they going to find baby Evelyn? I mean, come on, are they? Is it possible? Because apparently this little girl's not going to break. Angie's on the loose, and Angela. So I don't know how she's going to hold down a job, but I guess her parents will let her in. I don't know why, but yeah, she'll be okay. Are they going to find baby Evelyn? And then it's going to be too late to find out what exactly happened, but you really can't put too many people on trial for one murder, but yeah, it's going to happen. They're all running for lawyers. Tennessee's actually had some bad problems with tornadoes hitting in the middle of winter time, and then we got the coronavirus about to hit, and God bless America and pray that we all make it, and let's stop torturing and hurting children. You don't want them? Somebody else will gladly take them, including me. Right, Sassy? We'll gladly I don't know how I'm going to feed them, but we'll figure something out. Of all ages. Okay, let's see. Are they going to find baby Evelyn? Yeah, I think the police already know. They pretty much already have a decision of where, and it's already been revealed. The question is how they're going to go about it. Okay, and then we have, definitely have a man that's talking about it. An ex-lover or a father, or let's see. Family member. Seems to be a family member that's about to release some information. I'm assuming it's the brother. Or maybe possibly the grandfather. And, so sudden movement, communication, but it's being oppressed. They're not going to tell us about it. It's definitely, well, that's great. That's good. That's good that it's moving along. And there's definitely some type of objects involved, so that receive and recovery. So of course it's emotionally high. Ow, my butt's hurting. I gotta stretch. Ow. Sorry. Ow. Toe cramp. Emotionally open, and of course power held. So let's pray she stays there until they recover baby Evelyn. Keep her in jail. I don't think any of them's going to be committing suicide or anything, but, Angela, let's see. Is Angela going to be the one that's held for murder? And I remember the question. Angela Boswell. True scene. So, final outcome. I could be wrong and I could be crazy. And the whole world. So it will be, communicated. The final person, and it will be revealed. And what was my question I asked? Right. So, and oh wow, look at all these princesses just flying everywhere. This way, that way, that way. That's not good. Never really even seen that come up in a reading before. I've done tarot cards for 36 years, and I've never seen some weird shit come out of these tarot cards with these missing people. And it's really just terrible. So, yeah, there's definitely going to be some issues coming with this. So, there's some ideas with this, that, and who's this and that. So, it's, I can understand what the police were saying about that case. And, male figure, father figure, power held him, so, that's still, I thought, wait a minute, did William get out? But, yeah, there's definitely a man that's definitely an issue with that. Learning, female home, judgment, final outcome. And the question was, is Angela going to be arrested for the murder? The mother, see, she represents the mother in the home. She was the babysitter mostly. Did a great job. I think William might really fucking, I'm sorry, excuse my language. I think maybe he will really confess about what he saw and what happened. He knows, so. Didn't really ask me if the baby's going to be found soon. This 2 months, 2 weeks stuff's getting insane. We're going to do Lagina next. I was also thinking about doing ones for people with bad dreams, and how you can use tarot cards with that. And also, and through my life, I've had sleep paralysis and sleep vibrations, and a lot of people, especially young people, might get scared if they've ever had sleep paralysis. It's very scary, where they think they're being attacked by either demons or aliens. So, when are they going to find baby Evelynn and release it to the public? It shows that the police have the power held. So today is Friday. We might not know until Monday. But they're going to have to drain that swamp. Unless she wasn't in that swamp. I could be wrong. Ooh, no. What did I ask? Oh, are they going to find baby Evelynn? I need a drink for this one. Well, right now, we can't see that it's being held. So they haven't found the baby yet. There is a level change that's going to cause them to flee like little cockroaches that they are. And yeah, we're all gonna learn about it. So let's see. But I can't see a timing of it. And maybe I hope it's tomorrow. It's supposed to be nice. A lot of places. Break free of negativity and the final decision that's going to be communicated. So wow, are we in for another shock? Another shock. So it's this one over here. Things take consideration. The final judgment, communicating out to the world the negativity. And then the sudden shock, female home, mother, emotionally open. And I don't think it was actually Maggie. I think it was Angela. Not that, with the bullshit of mommy threatened me. I wonder why. So, did she catch you in bed with William? And a fight broke out and you all cared about your nasty little shit selves and not a baby? Anyway, this is Stacey. I hope I am wrong. But come on, what other response is it? And it's, to me, it's boom, right in your face when I do the cards. And, I don't think a magical elf carried her off. But you keep believing that, little boo-boo. You keep believing that. It's not going to work. You are in reality, and that jail cell, it's not going to change. And that goes for Angela, too. So, hopefully she doesn't commit suicide. But, you know what? It might be not so bad of an idea. It might not be such a bad idea, and I really don't wish that on anybody, but come on. How could you hurt a little baby and then all these lies and disgusting things, you know? Well, we lay in the bed that we lay in, huh? Anyway, this Stacey, we're going to do another one on Gannon and find out what's moving along with that one. That's, and then there's another one that's, I keep coming up on my YouTube about a guy that's missing, that has a family. Oh, and I did do a short one on that little baby girl that's 5 years old, Dulcie. I can't remember her name, Alves, that's missing. And my reading came up that she is still alive. And for some odd reason, she seems to be happy. I could do another reading on that and share the outcome. And of course, we're gonna do one on Joe Biden, so that's good. But what is the guy's name that's missing? I thought I wrote it down. No, I don't know who that is. I did one with he just disappeared one day. And he has a baby and a family at home. No, I can't find it. But anyway, we have many cases we can do. So that's my reading. I know it. I know I say this and say that. I know it. And too much times, but that's what I think happened. Have a good night and God bless. And I hope I'm wrong.